Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aisyah Humaira binti Muhammad Ihsan, and today I will give a speech on what is synesthesia. Have you ever seen colors when you saw a letter or a number, or even when you are listening to music? Or maybe you have thought of letters as having personalities, or felt a touch on someone else, being as though it were on your own body. Well, if you do, the exciting news is that you have synesthesia. But do you know what is synesthesia? Synesthesia is a neurological condition that causes the brain to process data in the form of several senses at once. For example, a person with synesthesia may hear sounds while also seeing them as colorful swirls. The condition isn't fully understood, but it is thought to be genetic and it affects more women than men. Synesthesia is harmless, but it is an unusual perceptual phenomenon in which senses and thoughts get tangled together in the way they do not for most people. Synesthesia can enhance cognitive abilities such as creativity and memory, as it is easier to make connection between concepts. We own creative minds such as Vincent van Gogh and Vladimir Nabokov claim to have synesthesia. Synesthesia can be associative, so senses are connected and associated in a person's mind, or projective, when the image and colors are projected into reality. According to my research, there are over 60 to 80 types of synesthesia have been reported. Most people with the condition experience at least 2 types of synesthesia. The most common type is Goffrin color synesthesia, which is when letters or numbers seem to be colored on the written page or visualized as colored in the mind. Some other type of synesthesia are include smelling certain senses when hearing certain sounds, seeing music as colors in the air, tasting words, feeling certain texture cause certain emotions, feeling that time has physical characteristic, seeing a certain color when feeling pain, and seeing sign language as colors. Some people experience a phenomenon called conceptual synesthesia, in which they see abstract concepts such as units, or time, or mathematical operations as shape projected either internally or into the space around them. But how do you know if you had synesthesia? There is no official method of diagnosing synesthesia. There are, however, guidelines that we can all use to know if we might have synesthesia. People with synesthesia typically experiencing this. They involuntarily experience their perceptions. They project sensations outside the mind, such as seeing colors floating through the air when they hear sounds, or they have a perception that is the same each time, or having perception that is generic, such as seeing shapes in response to certain smell, but not seeing something more complex. They remember the secondary synesthetic perceptions better than the primary perception and have emotional reactions such as pleasurable feelings linked to their perception. So, have you experienced any of this? Do you think you have synesthesia? Or if you do, I just want you to know that you are unique. Thank you.